Everything can be traced back to bad decisions, bad choices, and the biggest issue why people don't have any real self-growth is because it involves that really uncomfortable moment in your life where you have to look in the mirror and realize what's looking back at you is every problem that's ever been caused in your life. Not, oh, I was dating someone and they ruined my life, I gave them 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, oh, my boss treats me like crap. If you cannot look yourself in the eye and say you're responsible for every aspect of unless someone, like there's that 1% outside where someone, that you didn't even know physically came in and did something bad to you.
Yeah.
But every relationship you've been in, you're half of it. Every employment you've been in, you sign the employment contract. No one devalues your time other than you. If you go and say, I'm going to do this job, and the employment contract says you do this many hours and you receive this compensation, you were at an understanding. That's what you get. Your employer didn't devalue your time just because you want more money or you want to spend more. You decided this is what my time's worth and they're paying you for it. So for you to go and say, well, I'm going to put in less effort because I'm not being compensated more, you're not putting in more effort to be compensated more. So what you've just done is what you agreed to do for a certain amount, you're putting in less effort. This is where people, and this social media mentality of you're being taken advantage of. You have nothing more to offer your employer if you just want to be an employee. So why would you get more money just because the cost of living has gone up? It's true, the cost of living has gone up. Why? Because we keep paying people too much for a job that has no increased value. Yes, everyone should get paid. Minimum wage shouldn't be a bare minimum, but it's also not a career. It's there as an entry-level job. So if all your only skill sets allow you to get a minimum income, you don't get to live even an average life. You're only applying for a minimum income. What you're upset at is that you don't have the skills to get more compensation. But that would mean you have to look in the mirror and have that uncomfortable conversation.
Yeah.
How do I add more value so I can get more compensation? You'd rather just go online, find millions of other people that think they're being taken advantage of, because if you have millions of people agreeing with you, that's the new truth. Then you say, well, I can't get somewhere because the billionaires are stopping me. They don't even know who you are because they're out achieving, you're out complaining. This is where the big divide is. And people will argue as much as they want. They think they know everything about the billionaires. Now the billionaires are crooked, evade taxes and all that. If they know so much about how to be a billionaire, how are they struggling? Just, be more ethical than a billionaire and just make better than the average income. Apply the knowledge, but all those, crooked things that you think they do, but you don't actually know anything about it because you've never read a tax code. Why don't you just read the tax code and be like, oh, that makes sense. My friends who own a cafe have the exact same opportunities as any billion-dollar company. The tax code's the same for all of it. But no one wants to believe that. They want to believe, trust me, bro.
Yeah.
You can't get ahead because some billionaire gets up every morning and oppresses you.
Yeah.
Is that Kyle? I'm going to get up. I'm going to make your life a living hell. Because they have, you think they got to where they were by worrying about individual broke mindsets? Not a chance.